So I brought the Happy Little Squad HLS, which is How Lele and Sam Sam, to Harry Potter's Visions of Magic at Sentosa Resorts World. And we entered, they each handed each of us a magical wand, and we're supposed to look for these signs or traces of magic. It was kind of novel using the wand and looking for these little traces of magic, and there were about 10 or 11 theme areas. This is one of the first theme area that we enter, where you can sit on the bed and the bed is vibrating or shaking really hard. Then we go on to the next station, where it's just one dark room after another, one staircase after another. This is probably the highlight to me. There is this little telephone booth. Oh. Yeah, so we go to a room full of round crystals. We go to another dark room where we point, okay, this is another highlight. The door open up and the snakes are moving, mechanical snakes. I mean, yeah. To be fair, I'm not really a big fan of Harry Potter. Neither are my kids. Another dark room, this time with lights on the floor. Oh gee, wow, and giant snake heads. Or should we say this is the room of Slytherins? More traces of magic to find. At this point, the novelty of the wand starts to wear off really, really quick. They're basically just a light sensor. No different than pressing a button. I mean, and this is another room with like 6 big LED screens, and once again you can use the wand and interact with the creatures on the screen, interact with the traces of magic, and the creatures will move, little animation. Okay, this is one of the better parts. This is a whole dark alleyway and it's very atmospheric. There's a lot of like fog machines, but then there is too little things to discover, honestly. I mean, all these rooms and theme rooms and areas, it doesn't really conjure much interest if you're not familiar with the lore and story of Harry Potter. Like, totally clueless to the story of Harry Potter. The same dark alleyway, you look up to the ceiling and you see this like a dragon, a skeleton dragon. What do we call this? The Death Eaters. I think they're the Death Eaters. That was probably the best theme area. After that, we go to this room where there's a lot of trinkets. I think, yeah, basically one giant warehouse in purple light, and there's like tons of traces of magic here. As you can see, we are just going around the path, triggering the traces of magic. It's I don't know. I even feel that the crowd with me, they are not really enthusiastic about the whole trip either. And this is the second last area where there is this Cerebus, and yep, more traces of magic. I apologize if I can't seem to be more interested in this tour. For comparison's sake, in the same area at Resorts World Sentosa, they used to have a Van Gogh exhibition, which I preferred more than this.